Hi everyone, this is Maria Gabriela Maglahos and welcome to my channel. I am a professional dancer specializing in ballroom Latin with 9 years of experience competing and teaching. I am very excited to meet you all and to share this journey with you. I created these channels for 3 reasons. One is that I'm so far from my family and I believe that they don't really know what my world looks like. They haven't been to a lot of my competitions, especially after I moved to Australia. They're so far away to be here with me most of my comps. So I thought that I would just document my life and especially my competitions, how I prepare, the atmosphere, and just bringing my life to them. Because again, I'm one of 9 plus my parents and my sisters and brothers, partners, and my nieces and nephews. It's hard to bring them here to travel. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to show them how it is in my life. Second one is that I also want to inspire kids in the Philippines that have never been to these places or these competitions that would love to, and showing them what it is and how it is on these competitions, I think would inspire and motivate them. So I think of that for them. And then the third one is I think I'd like to document my journey and being able to sit down one day after I retire and look back to the journey and appreciate it. Remember the awesome experience. Remember the places that maybe you won't get to travel there again for some reason. I'm sure you can. I think it's nice. I have prepared few questions so you guys can get to know me a little bit. I remember I started dancing, loved dancing. When I was 3 to 4 years old, I saw this film, Innocent Step, about a ballroom dancer. I also remember when I was in kindergarten that we have a dance performance at the end of the year to show our parents. And I just wanted to be in front, and I was wearing these like long nails and I just was loving it. So I think, 3 to 4 years old, 4 years old. Yes, I do. I was in Mandaue City School for the Arts when I was in high school, and my first ever mentor was Mr. Nino Mataliano. Hi, sir. He guided me. I was part of the dance company in the school, and in our art school, we have a major in arts aside from the academics, and I took dancing, so that's where I met him. So like I was saying, the moving Innocent Step, that inspired me a lot as a little girl. And then I went to a ballet concert when I was in college. Yeah, very inspired. And then after that we went to the dancers and to congratulate them. And then I met my high school ballet teacher, and it was a little moment of reunion. It was very special. And then she said to audition to a new company in Cebu. So I said yes, and fortunately I was part of the company straight away. Okay, so if we are talking about before I was in Mandaue City School for the Arts, I loved dancing to pop music or radio music. And even when I was in elementary school, we always have a end of year presentation, dance presentation, and most of the songs that we choose are pop music. So I started dancing hip hop first like pop music. And then with my training in Mandaue City School for the Arts, I started with traditional dancing. I loved every bit of it. I started with we trained Maria Clara, which is like a Spanish influenced dance, very graceful, beautiful costume, big skirts. And then we also did barrio dances or rural dances. We also did Muslim dances, beautiful, and tribal dances as well. So those are my first ever dances. They were very supportive. My family is very supportive. I've got to tell you a story. The night before I have to fly to Australia, I remember my mom's face. She was very sad, and my dad was like, hiding it and being so supportive and happy for me. But my mom couldn't hide it. She was so worried and so sad that I'll be overseas, and I didn't really realize it until I was in Australia and everything synced in, and I was homesick straight away. And I like you by my side. I remember when I was so homesick, I was depressed, I was feeling alone, I doubted my decisions in life, I was mentally struggling, but dancing gave me a reason to get up every single day. Dancing gave me a reason to get out of bed, do something for me. So that's how dance helped me. And also, being in this type of dancing is very fortunate because you have a partner. And I am very lucky to have Dan as my partner. He always motivates me and helps me think straight and get back to the fire that he knows that it's in me. Yeah, I'm smiling because this question is always very interesting to everyone, I think so. I've learned many things, especially the moment when I moved to Australia. It made me resilient. It made me even more brave. I was just reminiscing all the moments when I was down and my family was not there. So I salute all the dancers that gone through in those moments and kept fighting. So a fighter. I am a go-getter as well. I love to get the goal. I love to problem solve. I learned the skills of never giving up. I learned to push myself when no one else could. Wrong. I learned to push myself because no one else will. That's it. And I also learned that I'm a little batshit crazy. Some of the decisions I made in life was interesting, but I never regretted it because I am where I am today, and I'm very happy. How do you handle the pressure and stress of performing? I do a lot of breathing exercise, and I use the skill that I learned from my therapist in Adelaide. And also, thinking about my family gives me strength, and thinking about where I came from always humbles me, and suddenly everything is okay, and that I'm ready to perform, and I'm ready to do it for them, for the one who supported me, for my family, for my dreams, for my passion. dance alive. This one is interesting because the journey in dancing is never always pretty. It's always up and down. There's a lot of challenges, but every time I feel down, I ask myself why I'm doing this, and the answer like gives me that spark and always keeps me going. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy that, and I hope to see you again soon on the next video. Please like and subscribe.